Well, this week has been filled with major headlines in the U.S. and around the world. Here's more in our Week in Review.
The week kicks off with President Trump in Georgia and Florida.
It seemed almost like a giant tornado, a really wide tornado.
To survey areas devastated by Hurricane Michael. Also on Monday, lawsuit dismissed. A federal judge throws out the defamation lawsuit filed by Stormy Daniels against President Trump. Moving on to Tuesday.
Fusion GPS co-founder Glenn Simpson is on Capitol Hill today. He's testifying before the House Judiciary Committee over his controversial ties to DOJ official Bruce Orr.
Also that day, Brunson on Turkey. Recently released Pastor Andrew Brunson weighs in on the state of U.S. relations with the country.
Our purpose in going to Turkey was to tell people about Jesus Christ. We did that very openly, and we were not involved in anything political.
Midweek. Deregulation. A new report from the White House Budget Office shows this year alone, the president has saved $23 billion and $33 billion since taking office. Also on Wednesday, Medal of Honor.
This company of roughly 150 Marines was tasked to help take back the city. On their way, the enemy attacked them with machine guns, mortars, rockets, and everything else they had. John's friend, Pat Fraley, was struck by a rocket explosion and was about to be run over by a tank when John charged through enemy fire and carried him back to safety. Today, 50 years later, Pat is here with us at the White House to honor the hero who saved his life.
U.S. Marine Corps Sergeant Major John L. Canley, recognized for valor under fire and aiding fellow Marines. Meanwhile, in Canada, from maple leaf to pot leaf, a landmark day for Canadians on the first day of recreational marijuana sales. Moving on to Thursday, at least 50 people are killed after a commuter train plows into a crowd in northern India. And MAGA rally.
This will be an election of Kavanaugh, the caravan, law and order, and common sense.
The president rallies supporters in the Treasure State. Finally, on Friday, President Trump stumps in Arizona. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia admits journalist Jamal Khashoggi was killed in its consulate in Istanbul and detains more than a dozen Saudi nationals. Also, the first group of the Honduran migrant caravan crosses into Mexico. And Mega Billion. The Mega Millions jackpot rises to $1 billion, making it the second largest prize in U.S. lottery history.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.